Okay, it's already. Okay. What is this here, bro? Damn. Okay. Um, I'm back. I'm 10 minutes late. 10 minutes late, not. I'm 2 hours late. At usual time, right? Because today is holiday and I had to do a lot of things. So I was also looking at this video. Hello. Scheme 1. Okay, that's right. I'm a little late. I started stream 10 minutes ago, I guess. Yeah, 10 minutes ago I started this stream. So, mm, what will we do today is we'll complete the part that we left yesterday, generator and regular expression in Python. Okay, then after that we'll not be looking at Python at all. Okay, after that we'll be looking at stats for ML and then different things. We'll not be sticking to basics. I don't know exactly. Okay, I'll just rant. Okay, I'll just be talking for a while, I guess. So, mm, actually, why is this not working? Okay, it's working now. It's working, no problem. In when we are studying language, right? Any sort of language, like I learned C++, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, different things, right? But when today, when today, right now, if I want to program, if I want to write code, if I want to build, if I, okay, I also made a React website, right? So if I go do that today, now I will be forgetting 50% of the syntax, the things that I did earlier. I have built a website, I have built a project using that knowledge, but today I can't get that knowledge. So in learning, uh, what I remember is how to do it, right? I don't remember small things like syntax, and those are the things that we can search it up, look it up, and uh, they are available. Okay, what is not available is the skills, the things that I learned doing that project for once. Okay, I learned what for doing a project. I have done project one, which is chess. Okay, I have built chess using C++ and relic library. Okay, what I learned there is uh, your program should be dynamic. If you have changed something up in one variable, and that variable is being used down in some code lines, and if you change that variable, then it will change the new uh, it will change the whole code base. Okay, so what you should be doing is you should be making a dynamic program. Okay, uh, it should be able to react well with the input of a user. So I had built you should never take exact literal, okay, constant literal, okay, during any sort of ways. Let me give an example. Okay, what I learned during my first the window making period, right? When I built that window for my game, and I had to pause. Okay, if you are playing, you can just pause, right? uh, I thought, okay, if I click spacebar, then it will pause, and I built the code around it. Okay, if it is I built a variable, then all sort of things, and I put a text there. Okay, in that window, uh, if that text for it to be in the middle, okay, in the middle, I had to calculate the height and width and divide by 2, and it will be in the middle, right? And now your program is, you have gotten the height and width of the window, okay, and you have kept the variable, um, a fixed, let's say 1000 by 11, okay, 1100, 1000, 1100, okay. So now when the window size changes, the text that was in the middle will not be in the middle, okay. uh, your program is not reacting to the user input dynamically. So this is what I learned, okay. And now if I go build some other projects, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I have to make a project dynamic. I have to make this work and this work. This didn't work in previous program, and this didn't work in previous project. This will not be this will not work in this project, okay. Like that, we'll be building, and we will have the knowledge, but I will not be remembering what the function is in some library, okay. I'm using some library, and after 2 or 3 months I'll never be able to remember what that library function does, okay. So you have Google, right? You have search engine, you have somewhere to search and look it up. So that is not really necessary. What I'm trying to tell is, I'm learning Python right now, okay, and that is for ML, right? So for Python, we can just learn basics, okay. After, when we are applying it, when we are actually doing a project, when we are actually working with the language, then some things that are needed, I'll be using it, okay. So I don't have to stay in the basics, relearn it. If I don't remember, I have to learn it. If I don't remember, I have to learn it. Not like that. You will learn the basics, and then you will go to projects. So okay, so that is what I will be doing, and that is what that this Geeks for Geeks article is also doing, okay. It's giving all the theoretical knowledge. It started with Python for 7 days, okay, uh, from day 1 to day 7, right? Oh, let me get to the, okay. uh, why is my device not connected? Okay, now the device is connected, and this is the thing that Geeks for Geeks, and I found it from a video, and I just got into it. I was not very regular, so these all came and got through. I didn't even look at it, but now it is here, okay. These are all the theory knowledge, okay, and I don't think there are any projects that is being presented here, okay. What we will do is we'll learn this for 112 days. We'll be learning, we'll be getting through the basics, we'll be learning theory, okay. We'll be learning what this does. Python is for just 7 days, okay. These are just basics, basic of the basic, okay. It will get you started, it will get you started. But if you start remembering what we learned here, if you start trying to learn everything all at once, and you have just started with Python, it will not work. So what I said earlier, as I said earlier, you have to go through every single step while learning by doing. Okay, I learned half of my C and C++ language in my projects. I didn't learn using theory. Theory helps a lot. Okay, theory helps little. Theory builds that general knowledge. Theory helps you formalize what you can do. Okay, but practically applying it, doing in a project, doing what you want, and doing it into as like doing it while focused on what you want will get you the particular knowledge that theory can't give you. Okay, and I'm talking this bullshit, whole lot of bullshit for 10 minutes, I guess, 10 or 5 minutes, because I want to increase my talking cap, my communication ability. I want to be able to talk freely without getting stuck, without trying to remember what I want to talk about. Okay, so this is helping me, and if you watch this video, either you are just watching it away, okay, or you are trying to see how this person is doing the. If you are in here, if you are watching this video, just forget, okay, just let it be. But what I just told you is a theoretical fact that I learned. Okay, it will help you if you take it as a advice, and it is helping me because I am talking to myself, trying to increase my communication. Now it's already 21 minutes. You have congratulations, you have wasted your 10 minutes fruitfully, I guess. Now you can go, or I'll go and learn. So we'll be doing this. I was looking at this video. Yes, I can just say that. That's why I was 10 minutes late. Let's see how much time. Okay, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. I was looking at this video for 8 minutes. That's why I was out of focus. So I thought I would be starting at 15, but now I'll go at 15. So never mind. Also, wait. This is my general fact. Okay, what I thought. I'll be looking at this video later, I guess. I haven't watched 5 or 6 videos before this. They are all 0 views, I guess, because I have not watched that. Okay, what I want to do is I'll not give 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours trying to learn a single thing like doing this. Okay, I don't want to do that because one reason is this: I didn't even need to tell you, and second reason is because 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If you even give this little of a time for something daily, it will help you get familiarized with it. It will help you remember. It will help you get on a habit. Okay, get on a habit of that 5 minutes. Get on a habit of that 10 minutes. Habit of 30 minutes. Okay, and it will become a life for you. It will become a daily thing. Okay, so what I want to do is I'll be not learning for 6 hours, 7 hours, 10 hours. Uh, okay, I have to eat, so I'll be going for 10, 20, 30. How much minutes? I don't know, but I'll be going. Today we'll be doing a 2 hour session. Okay. What I was trying to tell is I will always do 2 hour session daily. 2 hours is my minimum requirement. Okay, either if I lose it, if I don't do it in day, I'll be doing it at night. Even if I don't sleep, I'll do my 2 hours of this session. I'll stay live and I'll be doing my work. Okay, I'll be learning. I'll be learning. I'll say that I'll be learning. I'll give my 2 hours daily, but it can go up to 3 hours. Maximum is not necessary, but let's just say maximum 3 hours or 3.5 hours. Okay, I'll always be giving my 2 hours daily. I'll not be missing it, but I'll not go beyond that as well. I'll not go 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours daily. It will just exhaust me, and there's no point on doing that too, right? So it's day 12. It's 27th December 2025, and we are staying for 2 hours. But first of all, I have to eat. It's already 30 minutes. Uh, we'll stay 30 minutes more. So I'll come back. Okay, I took around 14 minutes, 14 15 minutes to eat. Okay, I'll explain why I didn't eat in here and was to eat while reading, because today is holiday and family. I have to be with family to eat. Okay, I'll not eat here. I'll be eating with my family. So, as enough time has gone already, we'll start. We'll be looking at generators in Python. Mm, Screen is okay and everything is okay. Mm, wait, wait, hang. Mm, yep, come. Okay, there was a trouble. Uh, let's start. We'll be looking through generators in Python. A generator function is a special type of function that returns an iterator object. Instead of using return to send back a single value, generator functions use yield to produce a series of results over time. Okay. Generator functions use yield to produce a series of results over time instead of using return to send back a single value. The function pauses its execution after yield, maintaining its state between iterations. Maintaining its state between iterations. Defining a function def and giving a parameter argument. Then cnt is equals to 1 while cnt is less than or equal to max, giving in a function yield cnt plus 1. It is yielding, okay, instead of returning. So it will do the thing up to max, and max is 5 here. 5 1 less than 5, it will yield 1 and go to yield 2 3 4 5. Then it will go through, it will be 5 and it will be 6 will not be here, so it will go out of loop, and the function is, the yield is given, I guess, and ctr will be 1 2 3 4 5, and for n in ctr 1 2 3 4 5. This generator function yields number from 1 up to specified max. Each call to next on the generator object assumes execution right after the yield statement where it last left off. Okay. Why do we need generators? Handle large or infinite data without loading everything into memory. Yield items one by one, avoiding full list creation. No list overhead. Memory efficient, lazy evaluation, compute values only when needed, improving performance, support infinite sequences, ideal for generating unbounded data like Fibonacci series, Pipelining, pipeline processing, chain generators to process data in stages efficiently. Okay, pipelining the process. Let's take a deep dive in Python generators. Creating generators. Creating a generator in Python is as simple as defining a function with at least one yield statement. Okay. When called, this function doesn't return a single value. Instead, it returns a generator object that supports the iterator protocol. The generator has the following syntax in Python: diff generator function parameters, your code here, and yield expression. Additional code can follow. We will create a simple generator that will yield three integers. Then we will print these integers by using Python for loop. 1, yield 1, 2, 3, driver code to check our generator function, val function, print val. So 1, 2, 3. Driver code is okay. It's calling the function here, and it is yielding 1, 2, 3. It is yielding 1, printing 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, I guess. Yield versus return. Yield is used in generator function to provide a sequence of values over time. When yield is executed, it pauses the function, returns the current value, and retains the state of the function. This allows the function to continue from same point when called again, making it ideal for generating large or complex sequences efficiently. Okay, what yield is? Yield is used in functions to provide a sequence of values over time. When yield is executed, it pauses the function, returns the current value, and retains the state of the function. Okay, so what it does is it yields cnt1 and it pauses the function, it gives that and then returns, and then again yields 2, pauses, yields 3, like that. Okay. This allows the function to continue from same point when called again, making it ideal for generating large or complex sequences efficiently. Return is used to exit a function and return a final value. Once return is executed, function is terminated immediately and no state is retained. This is suitable for cases when a single result is needed from a function. Example with return, and return is 6, sorry. 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6. Generator expression. Generator expressions are a concise way to create generators. Wait. What was the question here? How do you implement lazy valuation in Python using generator? Use lazy val decorator, implement the lazy val function, define a lazy class, use a generator expression. So let's see what is that. Okay, is it generator expression? Where is that generator expression here? Generator expressions are a concise way to create generators. They are similar to list comprehensions but use parentheses instead of square brackets and are more memory efficient. Okay, expression for item in iterable. We will create a generator object that will print the squares of integers between the range of 1 to 6 exclusive. It is multiplying, and 5 into 5, 25, like that. Square, it is squaring, and for x in range 1 to 6, in square 0. Okay, and this is a generator. Application of generator in Python. Suppose we need to create a stream of Fibonacci numbers. Using a generator makes it easy. You can just call next to get the next number without worrying about the stream ending. Okay, and generators are especially useful for processing large data files like logs because they handle data in small parts, saving memory, and we do not have to load the entire file at once. While iterators can do similar tasks, Generators are quicker to write since we don't need to define next and iter methods manually. Okay, let's read. And in question, how do I implement lazy evaluation and lazy eval was mentioned here. Complete values only when needed, improving performance. Why do we need generators and generators function? Okay, and expression lazy eval function. Uh, I guess this or this, either this or this, and lazy eval function should be generator function. Will using a generator expression count as lazy evaluation in Python? Uh, mm, hmm. Is this called lazy eval function? I guess it should be expression or this. These two are not the answer. Yep, lazy evaluation pattern can be used there. Yes! One full row of right, one full row of wrong, and three wrong to right. Six correct. Okay, we did something there. I don't know what we did, but we did something. And let's do this too, I guess. You are given two integers, a and b. Your task is to find the minimum value obtained from performing any of the following arithmetic operations between a and b: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Make sure to use exception handling to manage any potential division by error, zero errors. Note, if division by zero is attempted, handle the exception and exclude the division operation from consideration. Okay. The code here return the minimum of all the valid operations. Minimum. What is minimum? If I do, oh, okay. The values that is being added, divided. Okay, from that the whole value should be minimum. It's minimum. The result of the operation are okay. The minimum value is 25. If division is division by 0, then it will be excluded. Raises are division by 0 expression, thus the minimum value of expression is 0. Yeah. What should we do here first? Find the minimum. Can we find the minimum? We have to get the value first. Okay. Multi and div is equals to a plus b, right? And for that I have to do try no. Expect or what is that? Except except division by zero error, zero division error. Except what did I write before? Can I see that? Except expect. I wrote expect instead of accept. Okay, except 0 t yes, a o r division by 0 or 0 division. 0 division error. 0 division error. Okay, what will I write? Um, I'll be giving an output. Um, uh, Return if if is less than cb, if is less than multi, print multi, right? If addition is less than subtraction, and if else if uh, is less than multi, sorry, here should be sub, then print addition, right? If addition is less than subtraction, then go ahead, and if should be elif, otherwise an indent. If addition is less than, wait, should not be elif, it should be if addition is less than subtraction, and if addition is less than multiplication, then print addition, and if addition is less than subtraction, doesn't happen, and if subtraction is less than multiplication, then print subtraction, otherwise else, and it should be elif, print multi. Okay, if addition is less than subtraction, then again, if addition is less than multiplication, then addition. If addition is less than subtraction is correct, but addition is less than multiplication is incorrect, then it will check subtraction is less than multiplication. Uh, if that is incorrect, then it will to multi. Otherwise, it will print addition or subtraction. Okay, this will work. This will work. This should actually work. Except, okay, try and accept. And if that error is not, I should finally, I can't do finally. I have to do else. I have to write else, I guess. Is it not the else? Let's see. Try again. If I want to, else condition executes only if no exception, of course. Okay, so I can use else. Just learning by doing so. Else, and I'll copy the same thing. Oh, I can't do that. No, no. What can I do? I'll do the same thing, but I have to add if less than sub, and if less than multi, and if less than div and addition, otherwise if addition is greater than div, and else and div if addition is I don't need to do that, I'll do that later. If addition is less than multi, to check. If sub less than multi, then if sub less than div, then print div, otherwise go there, elif and elif multi is less than div, multi is less than div, then print the multi, otherwise else and div. Okay, this should probably work. Zymatedy, output difference none. Why is there none? Oh, no input, so none. What? I can't. What is it? Did I commit a crime? What happened? What? Oh, I can now watch none. I can add the test case. Why is there a none? 5 minus 5 should work. No, is it not working? 5 minus 5 should be minus 25. Let's go through here. Let's try. Let's put a try. And these things. Try, try, guys. Why should always div have font? What is the problem? Have I consider all operation unit to ensure that you're checking all valid operation, including divs and matrices and exception. If skip that operation entirely. I'm doing that. If division of error is given, then I'll do this. Okay. Wait. What if I return? Return. Can. I'm using so many returns. Return. Return. And return. Should work. Now working. Multiple nested ifs. I need to find. Consider storing the results of the valid operation in the list. Can you use the minimum function to find a minimum balance? Such a good idea. Mm, why did I do that? It's a good idea. Wasted and never mind. If that division is valid, no division by error. It should be comparisons. Okay, division by error. Mm, let's store all this in store DDI on CV TI DIV and return. I have to exclude the div. Return store um, 0 to 4. Not return 4, right? So, I mean, I want to print first. Don't return it, brother. I'll print first. And with that inside X. Oh, yo, I'm not doing anything shady. Yo, I can use this like this. Okay, return, brother, return. Runtime error. Unaccepted, except for final block. I can't do that. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. So the store is equals to can I do this like this? Can I do like this? No, no. I'll do something. What happened? Okay. Addition 0. Sub 0. Multi. Okay, very good. So, yeah, I can do this now. Yep. Oh, no. Where's the non? I can't even. I never accepted output, bro. Where's the non? Bro, Yogi bot. So, just say store will go here. Mm, store will go here. Built-in mean. Mm, so like this. Is this correct or not? Guess you have to check. Yeah. I have excluded that. Yeah, I have two outputs. Either this is not necessary or another one is not necessary. Okay, this is not necessary. So return. Here's what I should do. Custom input. I'll do this 0, please. Can I do it? Yep, 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 yep. 0. Come here. Worked! Yes! I did it. You know. I know. This is not a good thing to do it like this, but nevertheless, I did it. Yay! Regex. Nah. Nah, 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 nah. We'll look at regex, okay? This is a long article. So, sit your shit and do with shit. Wait. Related article is also mentioned. Wow. And we're supposed to finish this. Oh wow. I don't feel like doing this. No. Nevertheless. Okay. A regular expression of lyrics is a special sequence of characters that will search pattern define a set of strings. Wait, I have to send a message. Okay. So wait, let me look at my spec settings. It's opening here. Thank God it didn't open right away. If it opened, then some things. Let me see my device specification. I want my not system. Okay. On computer. Flow 35. Oh, where is it? I can't find it. multiple displays, SDR, yeah, internal and SDR, bit depth, 6-bit depth, 60 hertz. Okay, so what is that called? It's three. It's three. So what was that? Caesar, 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 Caesar cipher. Yeah, cipher. Hello. No, no value 8. Devices. Encoded another bit. What is it doing? Where is that here? Is it this table or graph? This is what I should do. Okay. Cold. Cold, Mrs. Cold. Oh, there was a view. Or was it just a fluke? It should be a fluke, bro. Please, it should be a fluke, bro. No. A regular expression or regex is a special sequence of characters that uses a search pattern to find a string or a set of string. Search pattern. It can detect the presence or absence of a text by matching it with a particular pattern, and also can split a pattern into one or more of a pattern. Regex modulo is in Python. Python has a built-in module named RE module. Sorry, module. It's a module, built-in module named RE that is used for regular expressions in Python. We can import this module by using import statement. Importing a array module in Python using following command: import. Yeah, what easy. You can use regex in Python after importing array module. This Python code uses regular expressions to search for the word portal in the given string and then prints the start and indices of the matched word within the string. Let's work here. Changes. What was the change? S is equals to Geeks for Geeks, computer science portal for Geeks, and match is equals to RE search R portal. S, um, this is the string, this is the word. Don't know what R does. RE is importing. This is the object, and search method. Match start, match end, start index, end index, start and end index. Here R character R put stands for raw, not regex. Okay, it's raw. The raw string is slightly different from a regular string. It won't interpret the slash character as an escape character. This is because the regular expression engine uses slash character for its own escaping purpose. Oh, before starting with the Python regex module, let's see how to actually write regex using meta characters or special sequences. Regex functions. The module in Python provides various functions that help search, match, and manipulate strings using regular expression. Search, match, and manipulate. Below are main functions available in the RE module. RE find all finds and returns all matching occurrences in a list. Compile. Regular expressions are compiled into pattern objects. Split. Split string by the occurrence of a character or a pattern. Sub replaces all occurrence of character or pattern with a replacement string. Pattern. Easy to view a mistake, but hard to not do the mistake by on by myself. Is there no response? Heartbreaking, heartbreaking. Hmm. Just trying to do typing. So, um, let's do this for started and this thing for 3 hours 45 minutes because of that 45-minute break at first we'll be staying for 3 hours today. Did go so easily up to here, but I misclicked E and everything was like that. Now the mistakes start to happen. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. Why is this not working? Bro! Please. Is this internet? No. Internet is working fine because I'm live streaming. Where is this? Oh, okay. It just had to process. How did this human do it? How did this human do it? Yep. Oh, yeah. What? Did I complete in one shot? Oh, damn. Did I just complete it in one shot? There was a mistake here, but I did it one shot. 77. Okay. Oh, stop. You are making so many mistakes. Let's complete this even if there is a mistake. Okay? I didn't complete, I know, because we need 72 WPM. 8, 2, 7, 6, 2. What is happening now? Huh? See, bro. working. What? Throughout, bro. Uh, 10 minutes complete. I will not do this. I'll come back later. We're at 6:36 and 50 left. 6:49 left. 6:85. Wait. Oh yeah. 49 left. What is that dot, bro? Can't my PC handle this? Should be able to handle this. There are various processes running right now, and Zen is taking 50% of the memory. Fine, not so much. Let's look at it again, and this song is not needed. Okay. The remodel in Python provides various functions that help match, select and repeat. Okay, and these are all the functions: find all, finds and returns all matching occurrence in a list. Compile, regular expression are compiled into pattern objects. Split by occurrence of a character or pattern. Sub replaces all occurrence of a character or pattern with a replacement string. Sub and what? Redirect sub and similar to sub method, but it returns a tuple, new string number of substitutions. Escapes special characters. Search is for first occurrence of character or pattern. Let's see the working of these regex functions with definition and examples. Find all. Okay, returns non-overlapping matches of a pattern in a string as a list. It scans the string from left to right. This code uses regular expression to find all sequences of one or more digits in the given string. Hello, my number is this day 7, so you have to get to day 8. number is this. Bro, did he give the right number for his friend? Bro, bro, re res x slash d plus match array find out res x slash d plus string print match. Okay, what? This searches for digit. Compiles a regex into a pattern object which can be used for matching or substitutions. This pattern A to E matches all lowercase letters between A and E in the input string. A is said star. The output should be E, A, B, D, E, which are matching characters. A to E, A, B, C, D, E. A, E, B, there is no C. A to E. Okay. Oh yeah, got it. Explanation. First occurrence of E in A and not A as it is case sensitive. Oh. Next occurrence is A instead, then B said, followed by B and E in Gilbertson, and last A matches with Stark. Meta character \/ has a very important role as it signals various sequences. If the not backslash. If the backslash is to be used without its special meaning, as meta character use this. The code uses regular expressions to find and list all single digits and sequences of digits in given expression. Find single digits with T and sequences of digits with P plus. Deposit 21 and future. Wait. Let me see. Smash the speed. There's no notification, bro. Push the tempo. Okay. Smash the speakers. Okay. Push the tempo. Now let me see you go. Go off like a bomb. Now let me see you go. Go off like a bomb. Okay. And actions. Smash the speakers. Okay. Push the tempo. Okay. There's more.
Now let me see you go. Now let me see you go. Go off like a bomb. Now let me see you go. Now let me see you go. Go off like a bomb. Okay. Smash the speakers. Okay. Push the tempo. Okay. Smash the speakers. Okay.
Now it's getting repetitive. I'm back. So I went to not this recompile. Produces regression, find the list of single digits and sequence of digits it finds single digits with /d and sequence of digits with d plus. So single digit 1 1 1 4 1 8 8 6 and plus 1. Okay. Word and non-word characters. W matches a single word character, matches a group of word characters. Big W matches non-word characters. Find all single characters. This underscore is considered a character, and I went to him at 11 a.m. He said in some language. Okay, and big W finds the non-word character. Character are these. These are spaces. Or 1 2 3 1 2 3. So it's a space 1 2 3 3 4 and all. Oh, okay, good. The regular expression, and it's done with re.compile, right? And re.find all. Bro, no notification is coming from the phone. Okay, it's coming to my the regular expression pattern A B to find all and list all occurrences. Please follow them 0 or more these characters. In the string A B B, it returns the following numbers, matches A B. Oh, it's like this is like in POC, like theory of computation. In machines, formal machines, what's it called? I learned this. What? Turing machine is one for regular expression. NFA, DFA, right? Yeah, NFA and DFA. They are formal. They are abstract machines, right? And this is used to define A, B, and or AB. Okay, AB or AB, AB or AB, and AB or AB, and this, not this. Okay. Oh yeah, this. Okay. Yeah, this is used to define it. B, and 1A. 1A followed by different number of B's. Okay, I remember now. RE splits character whenever the pattern matches. The remaining characters are returned as list elements. RE split pattern string max split flags regular expression to that split points. The input string to split limits the number of splits default to 0. Apply resist flags like RE notice. Splitting by non-word characters or digits. Uh, this example demonstrates how to split a string using different patterns like non-word characters, apostrophes, and digits. Apostrophe S. Apostrophe. Split using non-word characters. Splitted using non-word characters. Okay. Uh, Splits W plus. Splits W plus. On and same D plus digits one on oh based on digit okay th zan the split okay using max split and flags split and how flags can control case sensitivity. This will be used in data preprocessing, right? When we are trying to take out things that are not needed in data. RE subfunction replaces our occurrence of patterns string with replacement string. Okay, pattern count. The following examples show different way to replace the pattern UV with this using various flags and count variables values. Okay, I had to do a one research. I'll put Gemini for a research. Okay, deep research. I need to do some research on models, so I'll put the chatbot to that LLM. Case sensitive replacement of all UV with this with this with this. Ignore case will do this. Have to do this and first UV in case insensitive. Count 1. Okay. Back and bins and spam. Replace and with and. Ignoring case. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. RE sub n works like sub, but instead of returning only the modified string, it returns a tuple. New string number of substitutions. Okay. New string number of substitutions 1. New string number of substitutions. Modified string and two tuples re.escape adds a backslash before all special characters in a string. This is useful when you want to match a string literally including any characters that have special meanings like res x dot multiplication and brackets. So skip. There's no Need to do a summary right now. So I'm looking. Is there a notification? Oh, shoot! Research. So searches details match objective form. And meta characters are special characters in regular expression used to define such patterns. The re module in Python supports several meta characters that helps you perform powerful pattern matching. Below the quick reference table, special naming of character following it. Represent a character class, matches the beginning, matches the end, matches any character except new line, means or matches with any of the characters separated by it, matches 0 or 1 occurrence, a number of occurrences including 0 occurrences, or matches 0 or 1 occurrence, okay, any of the occurrence. 1 or more occurrences, it should be 1, it should be 0, it should be 0 and 1. 0 or 1 indicates the number of occurrences of a preceding regex to match, includes the group of regex. These miracles characters in detail. Backslash. Backslash. Backslash makes sure that the character is not treated in a special way. This can be considered a way of escaping meta characters. For example, if you want to search for dot in the string, then you will find that dot will be treated as a special character as is one of the meta characters as shown in the above table. So for this case we will use the backslash just before the dot so that it will lose its speciality. See the below example for a better understanding. Thus for search, research matches any character, not just the period, while the second search specifically looks for and matches the period character. Okay, any character, not just the period. Search. Square brackets. Square brackets represent character class consisting of a set of characters that we wish to match. For example, the character class ABC will match any single B or C. We can also specify a range of characters using inside the square bracket. For example, a sample as 0, 1, 2, 3 as ABC, but the character class using caret symbol, for example, means any character except O, except, okay. Find all pattern in this caret dollar caret is check the string with G such as we'll check if the string starts with GE. Okay, dollar symbol matches the end of the character. We have seen that. This dot check for the string that contains any character at the place of the dot such as ABC, DABBB, etc. Check if the string contains at least 2 characters. This is so hard to code, I guess. This code uses a regular expression to search for the pattern in brown fox within the string and the dot. The pattern represents any character if match is found, it prints must found, prints must not found. Or the operator means either patterns on its left or right can match. Question mark. The question mark indicates the preceding element should be matched 0 times. It allows you to specify that the element is optional, meaning it may occur once or not at all. So for the string AC or ACB, DAB and A DABC, but will not be matched for ABBC because there are two B. Similarly, it will not be matched for ABDC because B is not followed by C. Star symbol matches 0 or more occurrences. Plus symbol matches 1 or more occurrences. Uh, Braces matches any repetition preceding regex from M to N both inclusive. So A 2 to 4 will be matched for the string AB and BAAAAC ZAAD, but will not be matched for string like ABC BC because there is only one A or no A in both the cases. Okay, the regex group symbol is used to group sub patterns with match for strings like ACD, ACD, ABCD, GACD. Special sequences. Special sequences do not match for the actual string inside. Instead, it tells the specific location in the source where the match must occur. It makes it easier to write command use patterns. Okay. Match if the string begins with a given character. Sets for character matching. Brackets, sets for use multiple characters. Match object. The match object contains all the information about result, and if there is no match count, none will be returned. Let's see some of the combinations. The match object getting the string and it's so fast. Hmm. Mhm. Start in and they are all the methods. Getting match substring, basic regex pattern, character classes. Character classes are all matching any one character from a specified set. They are enclosed in square brackets. Square brackets. Find all G geeks. So this or this geeks or geeks. Okay. Ranges arrange allow matching characters of within a span using inside. Example 0 to 9, A to Z matches uppercase letters. Okay, AZ to AZ, X. Object span 0 to 1 match X. Negation, like this. We looked at it up. Shortcuts are shorthand representation of common character classes. So classes matches a word, matches digit, space, beginning and end of a string, and character, small characters, optional characters. Let's see, color. Oh, there can be you or there can't be you. Okay, color or color. Match object, repetition. Repetition enables you to repeat the same character or character class. Consider an example of a date that consists of day, month, and year. Let's use a regular expression to identify the date MMDDYYY. Okay. RE date, month, day, and year. RE search R. This is for one digit. Okay. And enclosed in braces, curly braces, uh, same and same. Okay, what it is saying is that two digits, okay, followed by dash, two digits followed by dash, and four digits. Okay, 2, 2, and 4 match. Here the regulation engine checks for two consecutive digits. Upon finding a match, it moves to the hyphen character. After then, it checks for next two consecutive digits and process is repeated. Look, that's what I said. Okay, the repetition task is alright. Scenario exists three digits as well as four digits are accepted. Opening the journey. There are some character scenarios you can see that and find it split up this family. One digits and it can be any more. Any or more. Okay, one digit and set on the side prospect. One more and fix special zero or more. One or more or zero or more. Grouping an expression into groups by using parentheses and it allows you to fetch each individual matching group. Search and R for raw two digits and two digits regular expression and hyphen then two digits then two four digits. Functionalities grouping is separating expression into groups using parentheses. Each individual matching groups. Return the entire match. Allows you to return the entire match using the group method. Equal the match. But people, how is people matched? Both are the same code, but why is there multiple here? Wait, what is this sorcery? The RE module allows you to return entire match using group method, okay? Oh, groups S. So it will be okay. That's not a sorcery, that's method. Different method. Yup. Let's just nearly grouped it. There are a lot of ways to do that, and look it up. So you have completed regex, and with this week 1 is complete. Let's go to week 2, and in our video we are happy to well, but we are to then we will be looking articles, okay? Welcome to week 2 of your data science course. This week is all about statistics, one of the most important parts of data science. You will learn how to describe data, understand patterns, and make decisions using numbers. You will also explore different types of statistical tests and how they help us find meaning in data. By the end of the week, you will have the basic tools to analyze and compare data confidently. Okay, analyze and compare data. Statistical test, hypothesis, t-test, z-test, chi-square test, like that. Okay. Statistics in data science used to analyze and understand data. mean, median, mode, range, descriptive analysis, statistics, science, Bayes' theorem predict using prior knowledge, covariance and correlation measures relationship between variables, and probability distributions, normal, binomial, Poisson, and thing. Normal distribution, bell-shaped curved. It should be bell-shaped curved. Inferential statistics make predictions from sample data. Center limit theorem, sample means follows normal distribution. Uh, make prediction from sample data. Inferential statistics make prediction. Okay, central limit theorem, sample means follows normal distribution. Hypothesis, center limit theorem will, okay, uh, overflowing, or what's it called? It will come hypothesis testing, test assumption using data. Null versus alternate hypothesis, start assuming nothing has changed and it will change. Large sample known variance, large samples known variance, Z test. Small samples unknown variance, and Z versus T, choose test based on data size and type. Okay. Chi-square test, categorical data test. ANOVA compares means of three or more groups. I was talking, right? I am audible, I guess. But why are you suggesting I have a problem? Let's look. Oh, 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 oh. Audio stream bitrate. Why are you suggesting I have a problem? Let, um, there was one guy around 3:30 to 3:40. Bro, who came? Can't I see who came? Okay. Oh, there are a lot of features I can do. Um, I've been stuck, I guess. Okay. I'm here. Should work. Okay. Uh, ANOVA compares means of three or more groups, test effectiveness of treatments, campaigns, etc. Okay. Use cases. Confidence interval estimates range of results, and significance level p-value. Okay. How sure the test result is. And A/B testing compares two versions, adds buttons. MANOVA test, multiple variables tested together. Bayesian statistics, update predictions with new data. F test and chi-square test, select best features for models. Basics of data representation in ML. Matrices intro. Okay. Okay, I'm all for it. Day 8, Introduction to Statistics and Data Summary. Start with basics and understand why statistics is a key part of data science. Learn what statistics means and why it matters. Understand how to describe and summarize data, that is descriptive statistics. Explore Bayes' theorem in simple terms. Learn how to measure relationships using correlation and covariance. Probability and distribution, understand how uncertainty and chance work in data. Learn about different probability distributions like normal, binomial, Poisson. Understand the idea of inferential statistics, using small data to make big cases. Uh, central limit theorem and hypothesis testing. See how large datasets behave and how to check your guesses. Understand the central limit theorem in simple words. Learn what hypothesis testing is and why it's used in data science. Z-test and t-test get introduced to two common testing methods. Learn when and how to use Z-test and t-test. Compare best tests and know the difference. Compare both tests, not best. Okay, chi-square test and ANOVA. Explore more ways to test if things are related. Use chi-square test to check if categories are linked, and learn about ANOVA to compare more than two groups at once. Confidence interval and A/B testing make better guesses using samples. Understand confidence intervals and what they mean. Learn how A/B testing is used to compare two ideas, like in websites or ads. Advanced tests and matrix intro. Finish the week with a few more tools used in real projects. Explore MANOVA and Bayesian statistics. Learn how statistical tests help in selecting features. Get a quick introduction to matrices and used in data processing. Okay, we are done here. We'll go back. We'll look through it, and I want to look. There is linear algebra. Is there linear algebra? Basics of NumPy arrays and pandas. Data set exploration with pandas. Handling norm values. Norm values. Data analysis. Group by and handling outliers. Okay, outliers. Correlation matrix. Correlation matrix and this data visualization matrix. It is no linear algebra. There is one linear algebra. The fun part is linear algebra, right? Let's see if we can complete this today. Not that I think we can. Is what I want to see. This is updated version. This is not updated. This is not updated. This is updated and it is also updated. Okay, covariance, covariance. There are a lot of texts that we need to understand, and we will understand half of it today, half of it tomorrow. Oh, there are codes too. It will be helpful. Yeah, good. Let's start then. It's 24, so we'll be doing this for this first.
Still blaming her as if the fact that she tried to enforce, just for once not rubber stamp, enforce antitrust laws over a year ago is the reason now today that companies are still skirting every possible government review for their mergers. I think it's insane. I think it's an insane take, but they will say that this all could have been avoided if the government just kept rubber stamping, and that way people just do full acquisitions. And I do want to say, there is a small group of people, you're not going to shed any tears for them, but they lose out the most from this. Even if you don't care about the monopoly aspect of it, a lot of people join these who are core engineers. They join these startups and take pay cuts because they hope, this company might take off one day. It's like a risk-reward thing. If you join the marketing department at Grok, you're taking a pay cut over working at, let's say, a big tech company. But the idea is, hey, this is a fast-growing, cool company. I'm going to help in whatever way I can, whatever my skills or expertise are. And if this company takes off and gets acquired, I'll get a nice little bonus. I'll get a paycheck. My startup equity will be worth something. But the way these acquihires work is they sort of just pick and choose the parts they want, and they pick and choose who gets paid. The way this licensing fee is distributed is very opaque. So if you're like a massive venture capital investor in Grok, you'll probably get a big chunk of that licensing fee, the fake, buyout money. But if you're the guy who, worked there for a pay cut and got some Grok stock, that's worthless. They're not buying it. They're not buying the company. You have nothing of value. And so when the company's left as a zombified husk with none of the top talent, none of the engineers, and none of the management, and you're still working there, you're almost certainly going to get laid off. Now, again, this is mostly, by and large, pretty well-off Silicon Valley people who are taking a risk. I'm not feeling the worst for them, but it's a little, it feels bad. And it kind of undermines, the longer this trend, this is like the last 2 years, the longer this trend goes on, Silicon Valley is kind of going to eat itself with this, because people will not take the risk of leaving a big tech job or anything stable to go work at a startup if they know for a fact that unless they are part of the core engineering or management team, they are very likely to get cut out when it's time for the acquisition, the halo. But the bigger problem is this. The government can count this as a merger. I've looked into the law. All of what's happening falls very cleanly under the expansion of what you could do for the Hartman-Scott-Rodino Act. The reason they don't do it is for the same reason that whenever you call debt buy now, pay later, you can just seem to ignore certain laws. Or when you call an Uber instead of a taxi, you could ignore certain laws. Tech and finance have often found ways to just relabel things they want to do as something else, and then they skirt the laws they don't want to care about. And right now, we have an antitrust department that is absolutely out to sea. They're just not checking in. They don't care. So what this does, by avoiding the trigger of them having to even file the fact that they're going to merge, nothing happens. Nobody's following up. Nobody's checking in. And I would like to see that change. I mean, maybe not under this administration, but I'm advocating in the future that creating a second-class system where they can just avoid it by doing it all but in name only is silly. It's stupid. And the consequences will be felt in some way or another. Let me give you one quick example. In the late 90s, early 2000s, the dominant rising technology that everyone was excited about was the internet. And the dominant company at the time was Microsoft. And Microsoft had their eyes on every aspect of the internet. They wanted to control communication, email, browsing, shopping, everything. They thought it should all be theirs. And the internet should run through Microsoft, essentially. And there was a massive antitrust trial because a startup, Netscape, had a better browser that people used, and then Microsoft killed them pretty much instantly by bundling Internet Explorer with Windows. And they just used their market power to squash the competition. This antitrust trial didn't even necessarily punish Microsoft that hard. It was found to be a monopoly, but then I think later redacted. The point is they didn't get like a major punishment. But just the threat, just the pressure made Microsoft back off. And this is like provable. You can look at their emails. Like Microsoft was more scared of taking over companies that were competitors because of this big antitrust trial. They had to back off a little bit. And this created this tiny little gap, this little window from which many flowers could bloom. These flowers ended up growing into massive trillion-dollar competitors, Google and Apple, as examples, but many others. Okay? And nowadays, we are in an era of, on Apple's point specifically, Microsoft kept Apple alive. Apple was about to die, and Microsoft floated them money because they needed to have a competitor because they were worried about getting flagged by antitrust. And now Apple's bigger than Microsoft. So now we have a different world-changing technology, supposedly, with AI. But unlike that last time around, the big titans, the equivalent of Microsoft back then, that are like Google, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon now, there is no antitrust trial to put pressure on them. And so they are swallowing up every possible competitor the second it springs up. So instead of the internet era where we get a bunch of new explosion technology companies who in their early days were pretty good. The early days of Google were pretty awesome. Now it's like we've frozen these 7 companies or 10 companies, whatever, in amber, and they're going to be the dominant tech companies forever because there's no possible way to stop them from just using techniques like these to kill their competitors and put them in the fold. I think that's a problem. I think we don't, as customers, recognize the long-term benefits of having these different options, of making companies actually have to stand up and compete. If you're a startup investor or an employee, at the end of the day, you want to get paid. And I don't blame you for taking the easy money of selling out to Meta. I blame the government for not thinking bigger picture to the benefit of all consumers. That's why I'm bringing this up. It feels like we're sleepwalking into a very, very concentrated AI future. Anyway, I thought it was really interesting because this is kind of a new thing and we're seeing it more and more and more. Hope that's insightful to you. Have a great holiday.
Yep. Bye. Done. Fresh. Start again. Let's look at start 6. Uh, start 6 helps us collect, understand. These are too damn distracting. Understand and make sense of data. Okay, for from spotting trends to making predictions, Stat 6 gives us the tools to turn raw numbers into useful insights. In data science, whether you are building models or making decisions, Stat 6 is there at every steps. Okay, in models or decisions. Learning Stat 6 is the first step to thinking clearly and solving problems with data. Number of schools in urban rural India. Schools in urban and schools in rural. 82% in urban and eh, what 2.54 lakhs in urban and 12.34 lakhs in rural. So it's 82.9 and 17.1. Number of schools in India in the past few years. Total number of schools year wise. This is for 0 41 like this. Investors use statistics to assess how likely it is that investing pay off day one. 2% in lakhs, number of schools in lakhs, probabilities of stock investing. Basic statistical terms data. Data refers to facts, number or observations collected for analysis. It can be anything from customer purchase records to temperature readings. Data is raw material that statisticians and data scientists work with to uncover patterns and insights. Okay. Uh, Variable. Variables are building blocks of statistical analysis. They help us define what we are measuring and how we'll analyze it. Variables are classified into two main types: quantitative variables, numerical data that can be measured, is income, temperature; qualitative variables, categorical data that describes qualities, example, gender, color, product type. It's called qualitative categorical data, and quantitative is numerical data. Right? Population, complete set of individuals, objects, or data points of interest in a study. Sample, subset of the population selected for analysis. Analysis. It's used when studying the entire population is impossible or unnecessary. For instance, instead of measuring the height of every adult in a country, you might measure the height of 1,000 adults and use that data to infer information about the entire population of country. Okay, sample and population is a complete set of individuals for a study. Parameter, a numerical value that describes characteristics of a population. For example, the average income of all households in a city is a parameter. Parameters are often unknown and are estimated using sample data. Okay, parameters are estimated using sample data. Statistics, numerical value that describes statistic numerical value that describes a characteristics of a sample. For example, the average income of the 100 households surveyed in a city is statistic. Stat- Statistics are used to estimate parameters and make inferences about population. Right? Type of statistics: descriptive and inferential. Descriptive stands for measure of central tendency, measure of variability. graphical representations, descriptive statistics, mean, mode, median, range, variance, standard deviation, interquartile range, histogram, box plot, pie chart for graphical representation, and inferential statistics stands for probability distributions, hypothesis testing, regression analysis, confidence intervals. Descriptive statistics summarize and describe the main feature of a dataset. They provide simple summaries about the sample and help us understand the data's central tendency, variability, and distribution. Key measures include measures of central tendency, mean, median, and mode; measures of variability, range, variance, and standard deviation; measures of frequency distribution, histogram, frequency tables. Okay, this same one. Descriptive statistics are essential for organizing and simplifying data, making it easier to interpret. Inferential statistics. Inferential statistics allows us to make predictions or inferences about a population based on sample data. They help us generalize findings from a sample to a large population. Inferential statistics are crucial for drawing conclusions and making data-driven decisions. Type of data: qualitative, quantitative, normal, norma, norma. What is that? Qualitative and quantitative, nominal and ordinal. This is what I tried to write. Okay. Discrete data, continuous data, nominal, ordinal, qualitative, quantitative. Quantitative is discrete and continuous. Qualitative is nominal and ordinal. Okay. Qualitative data describes qualities or characteristics and is non-numeric. It is further divided into nominal data categories without any inherent order: gender, color, types of fruit; ordinal data categories with a meaningful order or ranking: execution level, customer satisfaction rating; and discrete data, countable values that cannot be divided into smaller parts: the number of students in a class, number of cars in parking lot; continuous data, measurable values that can take any value within a range: height, weight, temperature. Qualitative data is often used for categorization and is analyzed during using frequency counts or percentage. Levels of measurement explained. The level of measurement determines how data can be analyzed and what statistical techniques are appropriate. There are four levels: measures the level of measurement determines the not statistically categorizes and labels variables. Ordinal: rank categories in order, categorizes and labels variables. Interval: has known equal intervals. Ratio: as or true or meaningful zero. Nominal level, interval, and ratio. Okay. Discrete, continuous, nominal, ordinal. Quantitative, qualitative. Nominal level, sorry. Nominal data is the simplest level of measurement. It involves categorizing data into distinct groups or levels without any order or ranking. Examples include type of fruits: apple, banana, orange, red, blue, green. Nominal data is analyzed using frequency counts. Example: how many apples versus bananas, or mode, the most frequently occurring category, ordinal ordinal level. Ordinal data builds on nominal data by introducing order or ranking, while the categories are can be ranked. The differences between them are not measurable or meaningful. Examples include education level, high school, bachelor's, master's, customer satisfaction rating, poor, fair, good, excellent. Ordinal data can be summarized using the median, middle value, or mode, but not the mean average because the intervals between ranks are not consistent. Interval level. Interval data is numerical and the differences between values are meaningful. However, it lacks a true zero point, meaning zero doesn't indicate the absence of the characteristics being measured. Examples include difference between 0 degree and 20 degree is the same as between 30 and 40. IQ scores. 0 doesn't mean none. For instance, 0 degree Celsius doesn't mean the absence of temperature, it's just a point on the scale. Interval data Interval data allows for addition and subtraction but not multiplication or division because 0 point is arbitrary. Ratio level. Ratio data is the most advanced level of measurement. It has all properties of interval data plus a true zero point which allows for a full range of mathematical operations. Zero indicates the complete absence of the characteristics being measured. For example, 0 kg means no weight and 0 income means no earning. Examples include height, weight, income, number of children in a family. Ratio data allows for all mathematical operations, making it the most versatile level of measurement. Summary table for clarity. Okay. Zero indicates the complete absence of character being used for the most advanced. There is 0 point also. Number of children and height, weight, income. Level of measurement. Examples, mathematical operations. Nominal. Colors, type of fruits, frequency counts, mode. Ordinal. Education level, satisfaction ratings, median, mode, no mean. Interval. Temperature, IQ score, addition, subtraction, no division and multiplication. Ratio, height, weight, income, all operations. Without statistics, data science would lack the foundation needed to draw meaningful insights from raw data. Statistics plays a crucial role in turning data into actionable knowledge, helping organizations spot trends, patterns, and relationships that fuel innovation and growth. It connects data collection to informed decision making, ensuring that the conclusions we draw are grounded in evidence. Okay, let's do a quiz if there is. Um, Statistics in data science helps in cleaning and visualizing data. Predictive modeling, it allows inference from sample data to the population. So, which level of measurement allows all mathematical operation, including multiplication and division? Ratio. If a dataset contains the following values 2, 3, 3, 5, 7, what is the mode? Mode 2, but I'll not do that because it's I haven't gotten what it's calling for formula for variance, which measures of generations not affected by outliers. What does standard deviation measure? What is the main difference between covariance and correlation? What is the purpose of frequency distribution table? I will not. Then when should Spearman's rank correlation be used instead of Pearson correlation? Why is correlation preferred over covariance in feature selection? What is the primary purpose of inferential statistics? Okay, I'll not be answering that and I will not be remembering that questions as well. I was just looking at it. Mhm. It's only 390. 2060, bro. Should get that. Mm-hmm. Stat 6. It's 2:46. Already late, and I have to do stuff too. Okay, I'll read. Stat 6 is the backbone of data analysis as it transforms raw numbers into actionable business insights. Stat 6 data analysis. Instead of making decisions based on gut feeling, Stat 6 helps us summarize data, spot patterns, and make predictions. It helps in summarize large dataset quickly, averages, percentage, trends, to compare groups or categories, to spot outliers or trends in user behavior, to make predictions or recommendations. Let's walk through a simple example. Example: predicting customer churn. A telecom company wants to find out why some customers are leaving and how to reduce it. Here's a small sample of data: customer ID, monthly charges, 10-year contract churn. Mm, Monthly charges 70, 10-year 2, and month to month contract churn is 35, 10-year 30, year 1 year no churn rate. Monthly charges 55, 10-year 10, month to month yes. Monthly charges 40, 10-year 12, no, and yes, churned 5 customers, churned 3, churn rate 3 by 5 into 160%. Average tenure of churned customers added to 10, 1 for these 3 divided by 3, 4.33 months. Average monthly charges churned and not churned. Churned 368, 35 and 40, 35 and 40. 1 no, 37.5. Churned by contract type, month to month churned 3, total 4. Churn rate 75, 1 year 0, 1, 0. What we can infer from these stats: customers with month to month contracts are more likely to leave. 75% churn rate. What is churn? People who leave. Okay. And we can just search R M. Got it. People who leave usually do so within the first few months. Average tenure is 4.33. Churned users have higher monthly charges than others. From this, data analysts can suggest actions like offering better rates to new customers or encouraging long-term contracts. These decisions are based on clear statistical evidence, not guesswork. From this, data analysts can suggest actions like offering better rates to new customers or encouraging long-term contracts. These decisions are based on clear statistics, it's not guesswork. While applying these statistical methods in data analysis, we typically use Python libraries like NumPy, Pandas, Math, and SciPy as they help us perform calculations, summarize data, and handle tabular dataset efficiently. Common statistical tools used in data analysis. Mean median mode measures central tendency of data. Standard deviation measures spread variability. Percentage and ratios compares part of a whole. Correlation checks relationships between two variables. Regression predict values and understand influence. Hypothesis testing validate assumptions about data. Frequency table and charts visualize distributions and categories. In data analysis, that's not just about numbers. It's key to understanding patterns, solving real problems, and making decisions backed by data. Statistics. We'll be looking at mean mode. Okay. Descriptive statistics. There is inferential and there is descriptive, two types. Statistics is the foundation of data science. Descriptive statistics are simple tools that helps us understand and summarize data. They show the basic features of a data set like the average, highest and lowest values and how spread out the numbers are. It's the first step in making sense of information. Descriptive statistics, measures of central tendency, mean, mode, median, measures of varia- variability, range, variance, standard deviation, and deviation. Interquartile range, measure of frequency distribution, histogram, box plot, pie chart. Types of descriptive statistics. There are three categories of standard classification of descriptive statistics methods, each serving different purposes. In summarizing and describing data, they help us understand where the data centers, measure of central tendency, how spread out the data is, measure of variability, how the data is distributed, measure of frequency distribution. And I can further look into this. Yep, and I should look into this. This will be for myself. Measure of spread. Measures of central tendency. It is in short form here and long form here. Okay, it's long form or short form. I'll look at it when I'm free. Statistical values that describe the central position within a dataset. There are three main measures of central tendency. There are three main measures of central tendency. Mean, mode, median. Okay, mean is the sum of observation divided by total number of observation. It is also defined as average, which is the sum divided by count. Sum divided by count, where number of observation, number of item terms. Now let's look at an example of how we can find the mean of a data. Python code implementation. Before its implementation, we should have some basic knowledge about NumPy and SciPy. I have some basic knowledge. So now importing NumPy as NP, sample data as list, and mean np.mean for ARR, and it will give the mean. Yep. But it is done mathematically here. This is how we get the mean. Okay. This is how it's done in Python. Mean is sum of x by n, or number of x, and mode, the most frequently occurring values in dataset. It's useful for categorical data and in cases where knowing the most common choice is crucial. Scipy stats as stats. Okay, Scipy stats as stats. Sample data, stats mode, or RR. Count average 2. Mode result. And mode result, mode array 2. So give that. So got to run this. No module is found, but it's done here. Never mind. Median. The median is the middle value in a stored dataset. If the number of values is old, it's the center value. If even it's the average of the two middle values, it's often better than the mean of for skewed data. And the median is the middle value in a sorted dataset. Yep. That is odd, center value, it's even, it's average of the two middle values, right? It's even, median, 2.5. I know about it, and here are some things that I can look at again, but I don't want to. It will come. This will come later, but what I want to do here is, can I do this? What's that? Invalid. It's not like notebook. Jupyter notebook. Okay. Central tendency measures are the foundation for understanding data distribution and identifying anomalies. For example, the mean can reveal trends while median highlights skewed distributions. Okay. Measure of variability. Knowing not just where the data centers but also how it spreads out is important. Measures of variability, also called measures of dispersion, helps us spot the spread or distribution of observations in a dataset. They identify outliers, assessing model assumptions, and understanding data variability in relation to its mean. Key measures of variability include range, describes the difference between the largest and smallest data point in our dataset. The bigger the range, the more the spread of data, and vice versa. While easy to compute, range is sensitive to outliers. This measure can provide a quick sense of the data spread, but should be complemented with other statistics. Large data by minus smallest data value. Max mean, maximum minus minimum is a range, right? So range is 4. Variance is defined as the average squared deviation from the mean. It is calculated by finding the difference between every data point and the average, which is also known as mean, squaring them, adding all of them, and then dividing by number of data points present in our dataset. X mean, squaring them, adding them all, and then dividing by that number of points, data points. Observation under consideration, number of terms, and mean. Okay. Variance. Average squared deviation from the mean. 2.5. Statistics dot variance are We can use this statistics means. Standard deviation is widely used to measure the extent of variation or dispersion in data. It's especially important when accessing model performance. Example, residuals or comparing data sets with different means. It is defined as the square root of the variance. It is calculated by finding the mean, then subtracting each number from the mean, which is also known as the average, and squaring the result, adding the values, and then dividing by the number of terms followed by the square root. Same as what it said, where square by n root. Square root of variance. It is calculated by finding the mean, then subtracting each number from the mean, which is also known as average, and squaring the result, adding all the values by number of terms followed by a square root. Standard deviation, STD-dev, STD, STDev, STDev, STDev. Measures are important in residual analysis to check how well a model fits the data. Oh, okay. Measures of frequency distribution. A frequency distribution table is summarized way of to know how data points are distributed across different categories or intervals. It helps to identify patterns, outliers, and the overall structure of the dataset. It's often the first step in understanding the dataset before applying more advanced analytical methods or creating visualization like histograms or pie chart. Frequency distribution table includes measures like intervals or categories, frequency counts, relative frequencies, percentage, and cumulative frequencies when needed. Okay, and look at inferential data statistics, covariance, and correlation. What if we look at this tomorrow? And we can do quizzes tomorrow. That I have understanding others. Mode 2. Mode 1 2 1 2. There is 2. 2 is the mode. Oh shit. Shit. 1 2. There. Oh shit. I thought 2 2 3. Shit. Silly mistake. Correct formula for variance. Variance is x minus square. This is the variance. Which one is most affected by outliers? Should be median, right? So mean is sum. Range is also. What does standard deviation measure difference between the largest and smallest value? The mean middle value of the data, frequently occurring value, spread of data around the mean. Covariance and correlation coming. The purpose of frequency distribution table to summarize and categorize data. Mean of a dataset to measure variability in data. Looking variables, summarize and categorize data. Experiment coming. Forward over covariance coming. So to summarize and visualize data. Generalize findings from a sample to a population. From an entire population. Generalize categorical. This or this. Uh, Sheets. Should be median, right? Hmm. Median is average of every value. So should be median. And mean. Shit. Ah, shoot. Mean. Okay. I thought mean too, but median would be more affected, I guess. But mean are more affected. What is the main difference between covariance and correlation? I'll do this after reading this too tomorrow, okay? So I'll be reading this. And it's night time. 90. 5:20. 5:20, 6:20, 7:20, 900. Okay. It's already 3 hours. So I'll be going and we'll be doing these two, some quiz, and day 9. If I don't, sorry, it's 15, it's day 9. Probability and probability distribution. This will also take a lot of time. Look at these articles, bro. Bayes theorem, probability use, normal distribution, binomial distribution, uniform distribution, exponential distribution, Poisson distribution. And there are these articles are more here. Where's the here? 5, 8, 4, 3, 6, 6, 6. So this will take this theory part will take more days. Either way, I'll be coming and reading here. So bye bye.